Okay, let's get you guys signed up on MultiGP. First thing you need to do is create an account. Up here in the corner, instead of sign out, you'll have sign in or register. You go ahead and register, use your email address, create a username. Once you've got that done, you'll have an email sent to you for the verification. Click on the verification, come back here, log in. So once you log in, go to your user account. You can add pictures to your profile. It lists your hangar below that, which is all the aircraft you may have to use in races, and then it lists your races, races you've been in and races you've signed up for that are outstanding yet. So the first thing you're going to need to do is add an aircraft, because to join an event you have to have an aircraft added. So if you click add aircraft, you have to give it a unique name. So if you give it TinyWhoop, it'll tell you that that's already been taken. So go ahead and use something that you're guessing is unique. We'll do 567. Scannable ID for other craft where you might have a IR transponder, TrackMate, iLapse, you would put in your number here. Description can be anything. Okay, size, right here, under 120 millimeter, TinyWhoop. Wing size, you ignore it because it's not a wing. Type, quadcopter. Video transmitter. Everybody's going to be operating on 5.8 gigahertz for your video. Select 5.8 gigahertz. This is where it'll get a little different. For those of you that have the FX798, 805, Bold Clash cameras, any of the all-in-one camera VTX systems that you've bought aftermarket, most of those are going to be 40 channel. So you can go ahead and select raceband 40. That will give you the available channels that we use out of the BozCam group and Fat Shark, so you can be sorted anywhere. If you have the Blade FPV Inductrix, that comes with the Fat Shark and the Raceband 8 channels. It's not a true 40 channel, so go ahead and select Fat Shark. That's going to give us still plenty of sorting options. So select that, and then your video receiver channel, select whatever matches what you have. If your goggles only have 7 channels, yet your craft has 40, for your receiver, you're going to want to select Fat Shark 7. That way, you aren't given a channel for your craft that you don't have for your video receiver or goggles. Antenna, we aren't picky on that. If you have a left, you can run left, right, or you can select both if you have both. These crafts aren't changeable, so pick whatever's on it. We don't sort by antenna type, so it doesn't matter at this point. Video transmitter power, everybody should be 25 milliwatts or less, so select 25 milliwatts. Battery, these are 1-cell craft races, so choose 1 cell. Propeller size, just go ahead and select the smallest, which is 2-inch. We don't sort by that either, but you have to fill in the field. Add. No, antenna cannot be blank, so we're going to say right. Add. Everything else is happy. If you want to, you can do a large picture, a small picture format. It shows you all the stuff you've changed. Next, you're going to want to join a chapter. Our local chapter is Chico FPV Racing. Go to View Chapters locally. It's going to sort by the closest chapter first. If you're in Chico, your first one's going to be Chico FPV Racing. Go ahead and click that. It's going to bring you in. Right here, you're normally going to say join if you're not already a member. Click join. Down below, it shows your events. Here's the event we were looking for. Amain Retail Store, TinyWhoop Fun Fly Night. This is our test event, and we're going to get our video channels and everything like that sorted out for future events. So go ahead and click join. After you click join, it's going to ask you for a craft. Pick your craft that's applicable. Up here it says we have the following restrictions in place for this event. It's a quadcopter, under 120 millimeter, TinyWhoop, battery, 1 cell. So you have to find something that meets that. My normal is my Whoopito quadcopter 120 1 cell. Everything else fits what I have. So we're going to do the one we just selected, TinyWhoop 567. Select. Now you're here. This is where all of your stuff will be. Once we've generated heat schedules, it will show you your times when we have a transponder system. The race schedule, it's going to show you you're in round 1, heat 1, 2, 3, who your other pilots are. Once we've joined, Once you know you're going to make it, usually the night before, we appreciate that, so we can build race schedules as early as possible. You're going to click check in. It's going to assign you your video channel based on the information that you provided about your craft. Since we had Fat Shark, this gave us 5760, which is on the Fat Shark band is 2, but what we're more importantly worried about is this 5760. So you can preset your craft before you come to the event to 5760. Verify it works. When you get there, we'll verify it's on the correct frequency again, and then you'll be ready. Once we generate, you're going to have all of this information filled out. I'm going to go back to a previous event just so I can show you what you're going to see. Gives you a little more information. This was our February race in Sacramento. Well, that one's not going to work, so we haven't raced that yet. We're looking for 2017 season kickoff. I was entered on 5905. The other people on my frequency, so those would be the guys that I would never race, and I have to, during practice, I'll want to make sure that we all know who each other are. Helps us sort out. We can self-manage practice a lot of times. We don't have two of us on the line at the same time. Shows you your times. You know, what your best times were for the day. Down below, your race schedule. Round 1, I was in Heat 1. Right here, these are the other pilots. There's Jason Bell. Round 2, I was in Heat 2. Round 3, Heat 1. It also, after the scores are updated after your race, it shows your finish points. We're going to go up to, back to here, all races. As we use all races, it shows your, there's round 5. We'll go to round 1. Shows Heat 1, 2, 3. So you can see where your buddies are. Give them a heads up. They're up next. It's a really nice format. It works good in mobile form as well. As the races are finished and everybody is scored, you're given points. Your points tally updates every time the organizer updates them, and it keeps you up to date on the running tallies. Pretty simple. It keeps everybody organized, things moving along smoothly, so we really appreciate it if you can get signed up, get checked into that race, and we'll see you at the practice night tomorrow night. Thank you.